How do you take your art? If it's like my preference for food, meaning you'd prefer it served on the street, well, we might just have the hot ticket for you. Sydney's most innovative street art festival, Perfect Match. The Inner West is known for being an artistic hub, and street art abounds in these suburbs. So along comes Perfect Match, a festival in its 4th year which celebrates the Inner West plus art in public spaces. Not only does something like this add more culture and color to our streets, but it also tackles problem graffiti by partnering up with residents, businesses, and property owners in the area to facilitate this creative expression. Because let's face it, street art is cool, but vandalizing public property is not.
How does a creative individual get into, street art of all fields? Are you an outdoors person? Do you have a phobia of four walls? Did you spill paint on the driveway one time and look at it go, that looks good?
I guess I just like the scale of it, because in a gallery, usually things are quite controlled.
Always painted while I was younger, a lot of canvas work. Got a job doing an interior mural, and from there fell in love with it.
I guess I like being outside, man. That's the main thing, and out in the community. And I do studio work as well, but it's not quite the same. And it's for everyone to see,
Street art's a good time. I love the opportunity to make textures on different kinds of medium, and brick is a challenge, but really exciting.
Dealing with different walls and textures and trying to develop compositions.
I do have a phobia of heights. That doesn't really work well.
Doesn't help right now.
Walls like this.
It's quite a dynamic environment. Where has there been a really memorable or your favorite canvas that you've worked on so far?
For me, the bigger the better. Anything that's massive, I love.
Definitely this one, to be honest. This brick is 100 years old, and so the grout is like sand.
I also enjoy a tricky surface as well. So I painted one in Toowoomba, which was this really bizarre shaped building, and it had all sorts of different window frames in it.
I painted a big piece in Spain last year. It was 16 metres high. That was pretty cool.
A lot of the places I've painted, every time it's an adventure. So, but I've painted in Kep in Cambodia, in the jungle and abandoned houses, and then in Berlin in abandoned warehouses, and New York rooftops, and back at my parents' house. They're all pretty good for their own reasons.
And obviously with, being in a public space, there's every chance that, say, other young budding artists themselves are going to come and deface your work with, their own creative vision, Does that ever, make you sad when it happens, or is it just circle of life with street art?
Definitely the circle of life type of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I like to think that we all give each other a bit of respect.
I guess it'd be kind of sad, but it's been really fun. The experience of creating the art is much more interesting and fulfilling than having the physical product.
I don't know what it is in Sydney, but your hosier lanes and things like that, if you're painting those spots, then that's just part of it.
Yeah, I think it's circle of life. I mean, you paint a public wall, you can't stop everyone and protect everything, so someone might come along and deface it, but that's just part of it.
As long as I get to finish it and photograph it, I'm happy, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it can get frustrating if you're midway through a job and someone's coming and deface it and you've got to start again, but lucky enough for me, it's quite rare that happens. I remember the first time one of my walls got tagged, I found it to be a compliment. I was like, wow, they've actually taken the time to come and tag over my work. I felt like I was initiated into the street art world, if you like. So you take it as it comes. It's just part of it.
So for a moment, let's say goodbye to the gallery and hello to the neighborhood, because Perfect Match is happening this weekend. Be sure to swing by the Inner West to see these murals in their completion, plus various others located in the area. Until next time, I've been Michael for the Culture Kids on the Brag. Bye.